This is Jeremy Matthias Bennett for Intuitive Strategy Training, Energy Lines 101. Alright, so we're talking about this concept of energy lines. And so I'm going to demonstrate these energy lines for you. So there's essentially four ways that they are. So here they are. Yes! No! I'm confused! Conflict! I don't know. Not sure. Indecision. Alright. And cue. Alright, camera two. Alright, and here we go. Intuitive Network and Intuitive Strategy Training, Energy Lines 101. So, as we talked about in the previous video, Multidimensionality 101, we've got this, right? A little bit of review. We've got the three different aspects of ourselves, a number of the different dimensional aspects of ourselves. We've got the physical world where our physical body exists in. We've got the fourth dimension, which has to do with the mind and the thoughts, emotions, and the feelings. And we've got who we are at a core level in the fifth dimension, on the soul level. So this concept of energy lines is something that is really core and crucial to this understanding and just kind of what came through to me. So I'm going to talk more about that. So here are these two energy lines, which with me saying yes, right? So these are the two vertical energy lines. This is the no, right? It's blocking the energy. And this is the I'm confused, or there's conflict, where you have two things that are these energy lines that are crossing with each other. And this kind of here represents the I don't know, indecision. Okay, so let's look at, and here we have our little the physical body here. We've got their mind and emotions, and this is the fifth dimension about who we are at a soul level. So when everything is in alignment, who you are at a core level, at a soul level, yes. Thoughts, yes. Emotions, yes. Physical body and action, right? Yes. That allows that flow from the higher dimensions, that divine flow of creativity, inspiration, right? Intuition, to come through in one big ginormous yes, right? So this is really that state of optimum flow that we talk about. So so let's say, for example, there's a lot of different ways, and we can use a lot of different examples to this. And I invite you to do this on your own and to really think about, okay, well, what's the situation and really what's happening, on a soul, on these different levels, whether it's for you, or for somebody else that's experiencing this kind of stuck point. So let's take this example and look at this example. So let's say this is just one example here. So let's say you're considering an action right here, and it really is aligned with what with who you are at a core level. You're like, all right, yes, this is something I want to do. But let's say your mind right here, that there's some type of confusion, or there's some type of conflict, a mental conflict, or whether it's a belief structure like, hey, I believe that I'm worth it, in terms of putting my work out in the world and getting compensated fairly for it. Maybe the other thought is gosh, I've never really been good with money, and I'm afraid to ask what I'm worth. So essentially, if you've got that kind of conflict, let's say on a mental level, really what that means is that on an emotional level, that's like, oh no, I don't want to do it because I'm afraid of doing it. And what does that kind of result in? Well, that results in a no, quote unquote, the fact that you're not taking action that is really necessary for this yes to happen. And so let's look at this this is a good thing here. So like that this can be result in I'm confused. I don't think this is a good idea. I'm not going to do it, right? I'm not going to do it. A confused mind always says no. Thank you, David Nagel. That's exactly, it's very true with marketing, and so on and so forth. So, actually, let me put this in the sun here, if I've got my first camera set up. All right, so let's look at some real world examples about what that could be like. So we've got, let's say, a frustrated stockbroker